Hi everyone, Rachel Jensen here to answer one of the most popular questions that we get asked on a frequent basis. And it is, I have a budget up to 200,000. Usually it's between 150 to 200,000 to spend on property on Ambergris Caye. What is available? Now, good news for you is there are still opportunities available. Prices have gone up over the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, as you probably expect, and real estate has all over the world. But don't you worry, because it is not going to be as expensive as it will be in 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. So you're still coming in at a good point. Real estate prices here are still affordable, and we will jump into that with you. Now, I do want to mention that Ambergris Caye specifically does tend to be more expensive than the rest of mainland Belize. It is an island. Everything that is on this island is shipped over from the mainland, or it comes in from Mexico or Guatemala. So prices, aren't necessarily that $100,000 beachfront bungalow these days. However, there are some really good value properties. And in this presentation here, I expect it to be about 15 minutes. I did pull together the top 12 opportunities that I found in the market right now. And as we're recording this, it is May 25th, 2023. So the opportunities may not still be available when you are listening to this, but the best thing that you can do is reach out to us to learn more about what interests you. So with that, we're going to jump right in. Again, my name is Rachel Jensen. I am the broker owner of Luna Realty Belize. I've been living here on Ambergris Caye for 11 years. This is home, been in the real estate industry since I came here. I'm originally from New York, and Ambergris Caye is where I reside full time these days. So if you're interested in the real estate market here generally, Belize generally, the transition from the States here, feel free to reach out, and I'd be happy to go through any questions with you that you may have about life here in Belize. So let's just jump right in. For those of you who are familiar with the island, you're probably aware that the island's about 25, 26 miles long, and we have a bridge. So where you see that pin, I'm going to follow my cursor, where you see this pin right over here, that's where the bridge is. Once you go over the bridge, you're considered to be up north, and up north is about 20 miles, 19, 20 miles from the bridge to the northern part of the island. And then we consider south anything south of town. So a lot of times we use mile markers and saying, all right, we're 2 miles north, or we're 2 miles south. 2 miles north means 2 miles north of the bridge. 2 miles south means 2 miles south of town. So I do have a comprehensive map for anybody who wants to just learn a little bit more about the neighborhoods, the names of them, the location on the island, the distance from where they are to town. But feel free to reach out. I can email that over to you, info@lunarealtybelize.com, info@lunarealtybelize.com. But for now, we're just going to go through the general properties and where they're generally located. And then if you see something that's a really specific interest, reach out and we can always send you the Google Maps location. All right, so we're going to jump right in. I have opportunities in both land and then also finished products, so condos, homes, whatnot. And we are going to break them down a little bit. This is just meant to be a high-level overview. If you want more specific information, please do reach out to us. We'll give you the details, send you that pin that I was talking about, give you everything that you need to know about the property to decide if this is something that's right for you. Also, you'll notice in the beginning part of the slide here, so at the top part of the slide, you'll see a number, and then you'll see a little bit more about what it is that we're looking at. Highlight the number if it is something that you're interested in, and then email us specifically that number here. And then just do mention this was the May 2023 under $200,000 webinar, so that we're sending you information that is relevant to what you're interested in. All right, so let's jump right in. Normally, I don't highlight much about Secret Beach. I think it's hard to find good value there because there are thousands of lots. However, this is one that I did come across. It is about 20 rows back from the water. And this is one that I did go to look at the other day with a client. It is filled, it's already cleared, so it is ready to build on. Typically in the Secret Beach area, you don't necessarily have property that's ready to build on. You do have to fill. There's a lot that you really have to consider when you're looking at pricing at Secret Beach. However, for $45,000, I think that this is a really good value. You're located about a quarter mile from the beach, and follow my cursor. You're able to walk right down here and be at the public access beach in about 7-10 minutes. So I think it's a really good value for this area. Typically, if you're looking for front row or second row lots, you're looking anywhere from about 400,000, 400,000 for waterfront. Second row is about 90 to, well, even more than that these days. We're at about 120,000 for a second row lot. So I think to find something that's within close proximity to the beach is hard to find that is in a good budget or in a good value. But this property I do think is really good value. So this one is opportunity number one. Opportunity number two is located 3 miles north of Secret Beach on Ambergris Caye. It's Fisherman's Cove, 19 lots. This is a really ideal buy and hold method, I think, because if you're looking here, the second row lots are 45,000, waterfront are 95, or if we go back here to Secret Beach, we're about 20 rows in for 45,000. So if you have the same 45,000, you're trying to figure out where to invest, but you have a little bit more time, I would even suggest this area over here because you are second row. You do have a water view and great options, I think, here at this specific opportunity. But this is great for somebody who's looking to have property here, let it appreciate over time. And you can see there that the annual property tax is only about $45 a year. So you get property and you don't necessarily have high annual expenses. There's no HOA or anything associated with it. So it really just is that annual tax that you're paying. This is option number two. All right, let's jump to number three. This is located about 9.5 miles north. This lot is 55 by 120. It's a water view. Now it's not beachfront, but it is water view. And if you see right over here, follow my cursor, see the star, all of this land that you see that's empty, this is common area. So there's nothing that will be built in front of you. That's why this is considered a water view lot. This is 55 by 120. Again, follow my cursor. You're able to look right out here to the Caribbean. This is under 100,000. I think this is a really great value for this property. Like I mentioned, it is 9.5 miles north. So it does take about an hour, 20 minutes to get to this property from town by golf cart. Do note that we drive golf carts here. Roads aren't the best, but I do think over time, the property here will appreciate, especially anything that has that waterfront or water view opportunities. This is option number three, which is lot number 24. All right, let's jump to opportunity number four, which is also land. This is a second row land lot. This is in Tarpon Bay, about 4.5 miles south. What I like about this option is that there are homes that are already getting constructed around you. So if you're thinking buy and hold, you don't have to hold on to it for too long because there's opportunities that are happening down here already. People are already building. There's also owner financing that will be considered. So if you're thinking about leveraging a little bit more, you are able to do that through the owner financing. And again, you can see property tax minimal at $45 a year. Do also note that all the pricing is in US dollars. It tends to be in US dollars when we're discussing real estate with foreigners. So do just note that as you are making your notes over there. All right, option number five. This is also land. This is about 2 miles south of town. And this is going for 190,000. What I like about this is it's second row. The lot's already cleared, ready to build. As you can see from the pictures, you have some really nice homes around you. It's not waterfront, but you are getting close to the water there with being second row. This is about 5,800 square feet, this property, and located 2 miles south of town. All right, so I'm going to go through those. Those are the top 5 land opportunities I found. I think the best value that you're going to find in land right now. One is that Secret Beach lot that's located about 0.25 miles from the beach. Here we have the land that's 3 miles north of Secret Beach, and it's in a great area for fly fishing. Excuse me, that's a tongue twister. For fly fishing. Option number 3, lot number 24. Option number 4, second row lot in Tarpon Bay. And option number 5, 2 miles south. This is a second row cleared lot. All right, we're going to jump into the properties. This is the finished properties. This is one of the most affordable options I found right now on the island. It's a studio going for $90,000, $89,000 if you want to be exact, but second floor, third floor going for $99,000. Do note that it's located in an area called San Pablo. San Pablo is more of a local residential area. You are off beach. I'd say it takes about, if you're walking, about 10 minutes to get to the beachfront over here. It's located about 10 miles south of town. And you can follow my cursor right over here. You see it is in a nice area. There is the bagel shop around. In addition to that, there's a coffee shop right next to the bagel place. And there is, let me find it, the baker, which is a great spot for breakfast. So you're not secluded by any means, but note that it's not necessarily a tourist area, but you will find more residential opportunities here. Number 6, this is a studio, and it's quite cool. They're made out of shipping containers. So if anyone wants to see the exterior, I'd be happy to send that over to you, but it's pretty neat. And once you get to the higher floors of these, second and third floor, you do have canal front ones, so you can get some water views there as you get higher and facing the canal. All right, number 7, this to me is amazing how well they were able to put so much in a cozy 445 square foot apartment. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath. This is located actually quite close to these condos over here in San Pablo. This is located a little bit more south than that, but these are 2-bed, 1-bath going for $120. I know that these long-term rent quite well. Long-term rent is US $1,000 a month. So you make about $12,000 gross per year, which is pretty good return on investment if you're looking there at the numbers of them starting at 120. As you go up, then they increase to 130, 140,000 respectively in the second and third floor, but really quite compact, but really efficient use of space. I was shocked when I went in. I was like, wow, they really fit everything in here that you could possibly need. You have the stackable washer dryer, you have the kitchen, you have the living space, the 2 separate bedrooms, and then of course the bathroom there too. So I think it's a great use of what they did. And there you'll be able to find the 2-bed, 1-bath right over there by the condos over here that we saw in the studios. All right, if you're looking for an investment property, this is one that I would recommend. It is in the Best Western. It's not designed to be a luxury 4- or 5-star beachfront property. It's really was designed to be a practical, efficient 3-star property, and it does a very good job at that. There are amenities already on site. So you have the pool, the tennis courts, pickleball courts, and then the gym. And that's all right there within the property. It's only about half a mile south of town. So it makes it very easy for you to walk. If you want to walk into town, be at the beach, which is 3 blocks away. And they are offering for this specific condo, it's a 1-bed, 1-bath. He is offering up to 60% owner financing. I do want to mention, let me go back a couple of slides too, because I apologize, I overlooked this. For the studio condos that we saw, the box houses, he is doing up to 70% financing as well. So just wanted to make a note of that. I know it's there on the screen, but just wanted to make a note of it. Alrighty, and this, as I mentioned, close to town. This is the first floor condo on the corner. And this is a resale. All right, number 9 here. This is a new opportunity. It's a renovated property formerly known as Banana Beach. This is now called Bananas on the Beach. And these are hotel style suites, and they range in size from about 270 square feet to about 320 square feet, ranging for about 150 to 160,000. These have views of the neighboring properties. So you're not going to have a waterfront view here, but you do have a balcony, and it really is a comprehensive hotel suite. It is actively under construction right now. I know they're aiming to open the end of this year. What I like about this property is that it is being renovated. It was purchased and being renovated by another developer here who has a very successful hotel on the north side of the island. So they are no strangers to the hospitality industry, the rental management industry. So while there's no history of numbers for this property, there are some assumptions that we can help make, but of course, no guarantees of any investment, but at least give you some idea of what we can expect. This is number 9, the hotel suites at Bananas on the Beach. All right, number 10, this is located at a property called El Estero. It's about 1.5 miles north of town, and it's a ground floor condo. Follow my cursor, located right over here. So you could just steps away from walking out there to the pool. What I like about this complex is only 10 units, but they have the pool there, and then it also has the bay views and the sunset views, and you also have the dock. So if you have a boat that you want to park up there, you're able to do so, but it is a really comprehensive unit. They're able to get quite a bit into the studio here. You have that full kitchen, you have the large bed, and this one, they are considering financing if that is something that you are looking for. All right, option number 11, this just entered the market. I expect that it's going to get picked up really quite quickly because it's priced very, very well for $178. It is a 1-bed, 1-bath. These units are a little bit older, but you are able to renovate should you choose. It's 550 square feet. It is second floor, and you do have sea views and also pool views. It is located about 1.5 miles, 2 miles north of town. It's actually quite close to El Estero, and they do have a restaurant on site too. This is really more so geared towards somebody who's looking for an investment in the country. And I say that because there are some owner usage restrictions, but this is a great option for somebody who is looking for that waterfront property, but is looking for something that's still affordable, still manageable, but has a place here on the island. So like I said, I do expect this one to go pretty quickly. They don't come up on the market all that often. So I think it's a real steal of a property. Last but not least is a single family home property at Aruna. Aruna is located half a mile west of the San Pedro town, accessible by boat. You can be there in 5 minutes by boat, which is part of the community. They have a resort boat, or you can drive from Secret Beach. It's about 15 minutes from Secret Beach. Now, this I think is a real steal because it's a single family home. You don't have a connecting wall to your neighbor. The plunge pool is extra, but the furniture is included for $179.9, which I think is awesome. And it is pre-construction, or it's under construction as I speak. So do note there's also developer financing at 50%, and you have that gardens view. All right, so that was the 12 opportunities. I know we're breezing through these, but if there's anything you'd like more information about, we can certainly get those over to you. So what I'm going to do here quickly is go through the options 1 through 12, jot down the number that you're interested in, email us, we'll get you the details, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to take just a minute to slide through them again, jot down the numbers that you're interested in, and we'll get you the details. Starting here with number 1, land at Secret Beach. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so feel free to reach out if you're new to looking at property here in Belize, or reach out to us for your free real estate review guide. For us, we really love when people are educated, when they're doing their homework, learning a little bit more about the market. We have tons of resource guides to help you learn about the market. You can reach out to us at any point, info@lunarealtybelize.com. We have a great team of real estate agents who are here to help you and make sure they're answering questions for you. I hope this was helpful for you to learn what's on the market. Obviously, it's not everything that's out there right now. It's what I think is the best value, some of the best deals that are out here. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We look forward to hearing from you and hope to see you in Belize soon. Bye, everyone.